relearning areas in theory class. We have this table here. We have road signs, and we have general questions, particularly now. For now, I want us to look at the introduction part of this day. Introduction part of this day. This table has got three aspects. Aspect ya kwanza ni introduction. Aspect ya pili ni options of the lanes. Options of the lanes ambayo ulipata watu wakiendesha hapa. Hiyo ni options of the lanes. Then aspect ya tatu ni how to answer questions on this model. So for now, I just want us to look at the introduction part of this model town hall. So the whole of this is called a model town hall. Model town hall is just an example of our roads in Kenya, road networks in Kenya on a table. Or a representation of our road networks in Kenya on a table. So here we have features. In introduction, we talk about features and their functions. Features and their functions. So because it is a road, we want to start with the roads. We have two types of roads here. We have a two-way traffic road. This one is a two-way traffic road. It's a kind of road where vehicles are going towards opposite direction. It's called a two-way traffic road. Another name for two-way traffic road is a single carriageway. The reason why it is called a two-way traffic road or a single carriageway, there are two reasons. Reason number one, the vehicles are moving towards opposite direction. Number two, it is divided by yellow line. Yellow continuous and yellow broken line. So on a yellow broken lines, you are allowed to overtake only when the road is clear. You can also cross. But on a yellow continuous line, no overtaking, no crossing. We also have these parts in this two-way traffic road. It is called pedestrian crossing. It is a path that is set aside for safe crossing of road users on foot. Those road users on foot are known as pedestrians. So it's not a pedestrian crossing. So when you are pedestrian crossing, you are supposed to slow down. When you see a person standing next to the pedestrian crossing, you are supposed to stop and give priority for pedestrian. Fast. But cross fast. When the lane has a path, then has a path. We also have this white continuous line here and this white continuous line here. This one represents give way sign. In other words, give way sign is represents stop sign. I mean stop sign in your island. Stop sign is represented here by white continuous line. This one is a junction. This one is also a junction. A junction is the meeting point of two or more roads. The meeting point of two or more roads is called a junction. So this one is a junction. This one is also a junction. So when you are approaching a junction, we have a stop sign there. You have to check the road first before you enter. You have to check the road first. What you check is, you check if the road is clear, because your life and the life of others is paramount. So you look right, then left, then right again. If there is oncoming and overcoming traffic, you stop and you give chances for those vehicles first. You do the first priority. It is you to stop here to give these two vehicles first priority. This one, the same happens here. This one is a giveaway sign. Giveaway sign is represented by a white broken line. This is a giveaway sign. This is another junction, but you're now approaching a one-way traffic road. Danger is only coming from one direction. So here, you don't stop, you only slow down, you give way for this vehicle. Go fast is when you join. So at a stop sign, you stop to give way. At a give way sign, slow down and give way and give. Then we come to two-way traffic road. This one here is a one-way traffic road. One-way traffic road, one-way traffic road. Is where vehicles are moving toward the same direction. These vehicles flow this direction, and this one flow in this direction, and this one in this direction, and this one in this direction. That's called one-way traffic road. So it is called one-way traffic road because vehicles are moving towards opposite the same direction. Number two, because the lanes are divided by white continuous and white broken lines. Okay? So on a white broken lines, you are allowed to shift or change lanes. You are allowed to shift or change lanes. But on a white continuous lines, no shifting or changing lanes, no overtaking. You are also allowed to overtake here, but here you are not allowed to overtake within the white continuous lines. Put together. So this one-way traffic road is subdivided into two. We have one-way traffic road major and one-way traffic road minor. The difference between the two is the number of lanes. Iko na lanes 4 na iko na 3. So how do we count these lanes? And a lane is just a path that is followed by the motor vehicle. A path followed by the motor vehicle is called a lane. These spaces are what we call lanes. So this one-way traffic code major has 4 lanes. One-way traffic code minor has 3 lanes. So how do we count these lanes? I normally give 3 ways of counting lanes. The first one, you can either count them from the left-hand side to the right-hand side. So mean this lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, and 4. Or from the outermost lane to the innermost lane, or from the yellow curves. Yellow curves, the lane that's next to the yellow curve, the curve our lane 1. The lane that's on the yellow curve, near the yellow curve, is on the left. Okay? So it becomes our lane 1, it's also outside. The outermost lane. So it becomes our lane 1. On this yellow curves, the meaning of yellow curves is there is no stopping, no parking, no waiting in some places. No stopping, no parking, no waiting in some places. So I said that once you see this yellow curve, this is lane 1, 2, 3. Yellow curve, then 1, 2, 3. Hii lane iko to the left, iko nje, na pia karibu na yellow curve. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. So what's up? We also have arrows. These arrows you see here, these arrows are called direction arrows. Direction arrows, they found the direction arrows to show you direction. To show you where the lane is headed to. Ya kufanya usipotee. Bado unanisha gari kwa hii barabara. Those are the work of these arrows. Okay? And a line is just a mark on the road that divides the lanes. So on a two-way traffic road on a yellow line, a one-way traffic road on a white line. Either white broken or white continuous line. But two-way traffic road on a yellow continuous or yellow broken line. No, sir. Then we have the roundabout. Yeah, this all of this is called the roundabout. Roundabout is just a form of a junction where vehicles meet and leave in different directions without collision. So this is another form of junction. Vehicles meet here, they leave in different directions but they don't collide. So it's a more complex one but also organized. We also have lanes or space within the roundabout. They are also for corresponding to the lanes on the one-way traffic code measure. Meaning, each and every lane here has got one lane inside the roundabout. Sasa hii yake ni hii, hii yake ni hii, hii yake ni hii, na hii yake ni hii. So, meaning if you are here, if you are on this lane 1, you will come to lane 1 and leave using lane 1. No, there. If you are in lane 2, it goes up to lane 2, you maintain it, alafu unatoka na lane 2. If you are in lane 3, it goes up to lane 3, you maintain it, alafu unatoka na lane 3. Katika lane 4, utacross toka lane 4, alafu unazunguka, kisha unatoka lane 4 hapa. So kila lane inaendelea na lane yake, roundabout mpaka mahali pa kutoka, unatoka na lane ya mwisho, mbele yake hiyo. Okay? So, we also have white broken lines within the roundabout. We have white broken lines within the roundabout. We don't have continuous lines within the roundabout. We only have broken lines. There are two reasons why we have broken lines within the roundabout. Reason number 1 is to enable you access the roundabout because you have to enter. So what allows you to enter is the existence of the white broken lines. Number 2 is to enable you cross because you see us crossing to lane 4, crossing to lane 3, crossing to lane 3, lane 2. So what allows you to cross is the existence of the white broken lines. Then you have this one in the middle, it's called traffic island. This traffic island is the central part of the roundabout. The central part of the roundabout is known as the traffic island. This traffic island has two functions. The first and the main function is it facilitates movement of traffic circulating within the roundabout. That's why you see us going around here is when we go straight. Because this being that this is an extension of this road, you could not just go straight like this. Because of this one, we have to go around first. It's when you go straight. So what has controlled your movement, what has made you to go around is this traffic island. And that's the main function of the traffic island. The second function is it determines the size of the roundabout. Meaning, the larger the traffic island, the larger the roundabout. The smaller the traffic island, the smaller the roundabout. Okay? And therefore, we also have the 3 types of roundabouts in Kenya. 3 types of roundabout in Kenya. We have this roundabout ambayo iko na lane moja tu. One lane roundabout is known as mean roundabout. One lane roundabout is falling under mean roundabout. We also have roundabout big 2 lanes. They are falling under ordinary roundabout. Then they have the last lane that has got 4 lanes. That roundabout which has got 4 lanes is called enormous roundabout. So we have 3 types of roundabout. Mean 1 lane. Mean roundabout only have 1 lane. Ordinary 2 lanes. roundabout 2 lanes. Then enormous roundabout 4 lanes. So hii enormous inapatikana Nairobi. Mean hapa Kisii town. Ordinary Kisii County kuna Suneka, kuna roundabout, kuna Nyamataro, kuna roundabout. Together. So kuna picture for roundabout, mean roundabout then moja, ordinary 2 lanes, then enormous 4 lanes. And now talk about the rules of the roundabout. Roundabout has got some rules that you must observe while we are doing the roundabout. The don'ts. The don'ts, things that you must not do while you are on the roundabout. This rule, there are 6 in number. The nature of the test of it can say is verbal, not written. Therefore, you don't have that to think. So you must mention, if you're asked to mention the rules of the roundabout, you're supposed to mention those rules without hesitating, without even repeating, not even forgetting one. So because of that, I have grouped them into 3 groups, or I have categorized them into 3 categories. Category number 1 is has got 3 rules in it, and I'll tell you why. No stopping, no parking, no waiting. No stopping, no parking, no waiting in that order. Because the reason why I have grouped into 1 group is because when you park, when you stop, in other words, you park. And when you park, you're waiting. So if somebody has stopped, the 3 things goes together. You park and you're waiting. Even if you want to give somebody lift, somebody has stopped, you want to give already lift. The first thing you stop, then you park, then you wait for him to enter to the vehicle. Yes. Mean the same thing. No stopping, no parking, no waiting. Number 2, which has 2 rules in it. No changing lanes, no overtaking. The one who is overtaking has actually changed the lanes. Because they don't fly up or jump up. They change lanes, they go to another lane. So they overtake from one lane. So changing lanes and overtaking also means the same thing. Then finally, no reversing. So the rules are no stopping, no parking, no waiting, no changing lanes, no overtaking, no reversing. No stopping, no parking, no waiting, no changing lanes, no overtaking, no reversing. Let us say together, no stopping, no parking, no waiting, no changing lanes, no overtaking, no reversing. So those are now the rules of the roundabout. The don'ts, things that you must not do while you are within the roundabout. Those are the things that you must not do. You must not do while you are within the roundabout. And that is all about the roundabout. We also have 2 types of parkings here. We have this parking and this parking. This parking is somehow enclosed, somehow. So this parking is called controlled parking. Meaning, there are people who are in charge who control the way vehicles are parked here. The same people also offer security for the vehicle parked here. Meaning, if you park your vehicle here, the security of your vehicle is guaranteed. So it's also called secured parking. That's another name. Another name of this parking is, it is also called angle parking because vehicles are parked at an angle of 45 degrees. It's called angle parking. It's also called ample parking. So that's 4 names. Controlled parking, secured parking, angle parking, ample parking. Because it is being controlled, it means that it has some rules. This parking has some rules. Rule number 1, it is only meant for saloon cars. Saloon cars are vehicles with 4 moving wheels. They are the ones that are allowed to park here. No 6 wheel, no vehicle with the 6 moving wheels, or 8 moving wheels, or 12 moving wheels. It is strictly for vehicles with 4 moving wheels. Rule number 2. No use of entrance as exit and vice versa. It has 2 sections of parking, this section and this section. If you want to park on this side, this is your entrance and this is your exit. You want to park on this side, this is your entrance, this is your exit. So don't use this entrance as an exit. Don't use this exit as an entrance. Don't enter through here. Why don't exit through here? Okay? That's the second rule. The third rule is parking must begin from the farthest end. Why do you park from the farthest end? In order to give room for others. In order to give room for others. So that if others come, they can also come and park easily. If you come and park near the entrance like this, it means now you block others. Sasa umejaza hizi nafasi zote, utalipia zote. Nobody will come and park this side because already umepaka hapa umefungia. Ni kama unataka wengine wapaka hapa, umewafungia, sasa utalipia hizo space zote. So when you want to park here, you begin parking from the farthest end. Rule number 4, parking is done using forward gear. We park using forward gear like this. So don't come and then you want to park using reverse gear. You park using the forward gear. Parking is done using forward gear. Then lastly, when you are pulling out, you pull out using reverse gear. This is our next parking zone. You see it is next to the road. It is called uncontrolled parking. Meaning it's not being controlled, nobody's in charge, and therefore there is no security. It's also called insecure parking. You park at your own risk. Insecure parking. Number 3, so-called flash parking, because there you park for a very short period of time. You cannot allow your vehicle to stay there for long where there is no security. For a short period of time. Hiyo ni parking ya hapo nje. Number 4, so-called general parking, because here all types of vehicles are parked except trailers and tractors. Why? Because of their sizes. They occupy more space. So the vehicles that are allowed to park here are all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Here also, parking also begins from the farther end, but you use reverse gear to park. You're using reverse gear to park. When you are pulling out, you pull out using forward gear. So this one is now directly on the TIE. You can now come to this here, this, and this. They are part of the road. They are called road reserves or side pavements, meant for future extension of the road. So you can see this green paint. This green paint you see here is not just a paint. Why the choice of color green? When you hear about the green color, what comes into your mind? Vegetation. So this is vegetation. This green color here represents vegetation, meaning now the road is surrounded or bordered by vegetation. When a road is bordered by vegetation, it's known as an avenue. When you see houses built, constructed in the road reserve, the road is not surrounded by buildings, it is called a street. So avenue, road surrounded by vegetation, a street, road surrounded by buildings. This one in the middle is called central pavement. Central pavement is just a boundary that divides the two one-way traffic roads. Kwa hiyo ni magari baina ya direction ni magari baina ya katikati yao kuna boundary ambayo inaitwa central pavement. Inaitwa central pavement. Sawa. We also have this, and these are called exits from the main road. These are exits from the main road. Exits are used in case of an emergency. Yeah. In other words, when you are not able to make a U-turn within the roundabout, you are not capable of making a U-turn within the roundabout, maybe there is a problem here. It means that the innermost lane is not accessible, so you can use exit. But when it is clear, the use of exit is prohibited. Now, lastly, let's now talk about the rules of this table here. We have three types of rules here. We have the rules of the roundabout, we have the rules of the controlled parking, and we also have the rules of the model town hall, the rules of this table. This model town hall has got three rules. Rule number one states that use the shortest and the most correct route without using parking. Use the shortest and the most correct route without using parking. Rule number two, use the longest and the most correct route without using parking. Rule number three, use parking as the last option. So it means that whenever you are answering questions on this model town hall or you are in this kind of road, you are supposed to apply the first rule, which says that use the shortest and the most correct route without using parking. The second rule only comes in if you are incapable of using the first rule. Kama kuna uwezo wa kutumia sheria ya kwanza, umetumia sheria ya pili, utakuwa umetumia sheria unaanguka hapo. Parking only comes in when both the shortest and the longest route is impossible. So now parking comes in. So meaning you can use parking as a road. So I want to demonstrate. Two vehicles are placed here. Then you are told you have a white car. You have a white car here, and a blue car. You are required to drive vehicle, the white vehicle, behind the blue vehicle. So in this case, you apply the first rule, which is using the shortest and the most correct route without using parking. The shortest and the most correct route without using parking. This then one does not bring you here. Then two does not come here. Then three does not come here. The only lane that comes on this side is this lane, innermost lane. And because the white vehicle is within white broken lines, so what we shall do is, we shall be changing lanes as we move. Because we are allowed to change lanes within white broken lines. So we move as we change lanes like this. So I make a U-turn. Nikifika hapa bado siko nyuma yake, mpaka ni change lane nikuje nyuma yake. So I'm behind this vehicle. Use the shortest and the most correct route without using parking. So there's a problem here. Still, I am required to drive the white vehicle behind the white blue vehicle. Okay? So in this case, before I opt for using the longest route, nimekupeleka kutumia nini? Exit. And kwa sababu hii ni highway, kwa highway speed limit ya hii saloon car inakuanga 108 kilometers per hour. So I cannot manage to come directly and use this exit. Itanibidi nizunguke kwanza. I will go round fast. It is impossible. So I'll be moving like this, coming this side like this, coming this side like this, moving like this, coming here then, changing legs, then I use the exit itakuwa ni mayake. Pengine exit pia imefungwa. Bado natakana nitoe hii gari hapa nilete nyuma ya hii. Exit pia imefungwa. Now sasa I am now justified to use the longest route. So longest route is when you're using now the two-way traffic road also, I move like this, I come like this. Now I join lane 3 here, which will bring me here to lane 3. Then you can move. That's now the longest and the most correct route without using parking. Then hapa pia imefungwa. Hii yote sababu nitumia pia imefungwa. Kwa ndakana kupeleka hii white vehicle behind the blue vehicle. Imefungiwa lane ya ndani kwa roundabout, imefungiwa exit, imefungiwa pia hii barabara ya kuingia kwa two-way traffic road imefungiwa pia. Sasa inamaanisha kwamba nibaki tuna njia moja tu ya kutumia hapa parking. There's always way out. So I come like this. Naingia hapa parking. Bado tutatumia tu lane 3 hapa. Nikuja hapa lane 3. Yeah. Any question? Sorry, Lotte. Later, would you be